Season 2 of Netflix's The Witcher is just around the corner and is set to release in just a few months. In fact, the second season was greenlit weeks before the first season was even released. As it turns out, Netflix's confidence paid off as the series became a huge hit and grew in popularity fairly quickly. Thus, fans couldn't wait until details for Season 2 came out. Luckily for them, there's been a lot dropped about what is to come. In today's video, we're going to be going over what you need to know about Season 2 of The Witcher. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. The final episodes of Season 1 of The Witcher left Cintra in flames and Geralt heading into the forest tracking Ciri. However, along the way, he runs into a group of neckers whose bites are poisonous. While he manages to fend them off, one still ends up biting him and he begins to hallucinate. However, a merchant named Yurga patches him up the best he can, then takes him to his home. We also get to see the mages who follow Tissaia to Sodden Hill, the last barrier between Nilfgaard's army and the north. At first, it looked like the mages were gonna lose the battle, but Tissaia told Yennefer to let loose her chaos, which she does and sets the hillside ablaze. Yurga's house just so happens to be the same one where Ciri is staying after the events of the previous episode. Ciri dreams about Geralt and Yennefer, and she knows that Geralt is looking for her. She runs into the woods, but Geralt follows her, and in the woods, they finally meet, and Ciri asks Geralt who Yennefer is. Settling what feels like years of wonder, it was announced that the second season of The Witcher will debut December 17th, 2021. The news was revealed by Netflix during the WitcherCon virtual event in July of 2021. Along with this, many fans will be happy to hear that filming for Season 2 has also been wrapped up for a bit. To celebrate, Netflix shared a behind-the-scenes video and featuring showrunner Lauren Schmidt-Hisrich teasing what's to come. She said, "None of us have ever experienced a television season like this before. I'm sure. We can't wait to show you what Geralt and Ciri and Yennefer and Jaskier and all of your favorites have been up to since we left them at the Battle of Sodden Hill." While it may have been a while in between seasons by the time it drops, the larger gap between shouldn't concern fans. Hisrich explained that the added time has only been a good thing for the show, saying she wants to, quote, "make sure that everyone on our team gets the time to do their job and do it to the best of their ability. So we're making sure we have a lot of built-in cushion time for Season 2 so we don't cram in anything at the last minute." Speaking of a longer time in between seasons, co-CEO and Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos made the following statement. "What happened in the first part of this year was that a lot of the projects that we'd hoped to come out earlier did get pushed because of the post-production delays and global health situation delays, and we think we'll get back to a much steadier state in the back half of this year. Certainly in Q4, where we have the returning seasons of some of our most popular shows like The Witcher, You, and Cobra Kai, as well as some big tentpole movies that came to market a little slower than we'd hoped, like Red Notice and Escape from Spiderhead." On the topic of what to expect from Season 2 of The Witcher, according to executive producer Hisrich, the story will focus on Geralt becoming a father figure to Ciri. However, that transformation from the lone Witcher to Guardian will not be easy. "It was really fun to start Season 2 with how they grow to be a family," Hisrich said. "They're uncertain how to be together. We wanted to make that an authentic relationship. Ciri has struggles with trusting people," Freya Allen added. "It's that dynamic of Geralt trying to understand this girl, but he goes the wrong way about it." In an interview, the actor of Geralt, Henry Cavill, said, "It's going to be a different turn for him, but he's wise. He's 70 and he's interacted with people who are far more difficult. I wanted him to be warm and have a caring nature, but also tough." Family becomes a big thing as Geralt and Ciri's travel bring them to Kaer Morhen, the training fortress of the Witchers. There, the audience will discover the dynamic between Geralt and his brothers. Like Lambert, a new addition to the series played by Bal Bullion. "They're like a band of Navy SEALs," Bullion said of the vibe. "They're a small group of people," Cavill added. "They do have a kinship, but not the same way I have with my brothers." Hisrich further explained this military family vibe, saying, "You never know if your brothers are coming home or not, but when they return every winter, they all celebrate. That celebration includes constant teasing among the group, in a light and fun way." Additionally, the producer teased Vesemir, Geralt's own surrogate father at Kaer Morhen, as one of her favorite Season 2 additions to the story. "It's important to me who his father figure was," she said. "He shaped Geralt to the man we know." "Vesemir was always important to me," Cavill said, although he was reluctant to say which of the new characters is his favorite addition. "Kim and I worked with each other to create a bond between the two that's sensitive. Real men are very sensitive. They're capable of love and being caring, and we wanted to make that a core element of their relationship. Training to be a Witcher will be brutal for Ciri. I'm the only girl amongst these guys," Allen noted. But that training is something the actress believes will be beneficial for Ciri in the long run, especially since it means she will come to terms with her powers via working with the Witchers. It becomes one of her main drives wives, Alan said, adding that Geralt does hold Ciri back in some extent. However, perhaps that tension leads to another key moment coming in the second season, the first meeting between Ciri and Yennefer. Chalotra mentioned it was great relief to finally work with Alan in the scene after getting to know her during the first season of production. Neither actor offered more details of their meeting, but what we do know from the books and games is that Ciri's relationship with Yennefer is nearly as important as her bond with Geralt. Other Season 2 details teased included Mimi Nidweni's dismay about Fringula's upcoming choices, Lambert assisting in Ciri's training, and a new monster joining the continent, Aleshi. In typical Netflix fashion, we only saw its wood-like arm. Joey Beatty suggested that there may be a small amount of hat in the Troubadour's future before revealing the new look for the character he described as a bit rock and roll. Cavill also revealed that while there will not be another scene of Geralt in the bath, there will be plenty of man flesh on display, and that fans of Geralt and Yennefer's story are in for a lot of surprises. Following the first cast panel, Netflix also released a video revealing all but one of the second season's episode titles. According to Netflix, there are clues in the titles. Here are the following episode titles for The Witcher Season 2. A Grain of Truth, Kaer Morhen, What Is Lost, Redanian Intelligence, Turn Your Back, Dear Friend, and Voleth Mir. As for the last episode, the title wasn't revealed, as it was decided to keep the finale a top secret. As for the cast, it was confirmed that Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia, Anya Chalotra as Yennefer, and Freya Allan as Ciri will all return for Season 2, which has to be expected given that they star in a number of books the show is based on. Some of the characters that are expected to be joining them include Triss, Jaskier, Cahir, Tissaia, Stregbor, Artorias, Filavandrel, Myrta, Sabrina, Yarpen Zigrin, and Istrid. Along with this, you can expect more from Mimi Nindweni. Fringilla is one of those characters that we're going to delve into more, Isrik said. We're digging deeper into her past and how she ended up at Nilfgaard, who she is as a person, and how she and Yennefer ended up on such different paths. She gets to do a lot more. Along with some other new cast additions, Killing Eve's Kim Bodnia will also join the show, as Witcher trainer Vesemir and Carmel Leonardo will play Violet, a young girl whose playful and whimsical demeanor is a front for a smarter and more sadistic character. Chatting in an interview, Isrik also said, "Without spoilers, I will say that there's a crop of new monsters, a new cost to magic, and new and unexpected pairings of our favorite characters." According to Isrik, we can expect to see some queer representation next season as well. After denying that there were any homoerotic undertones in Season 1, the Witcher boss promised that this would be rectified, ready for Season 2. One of my favorite things about the books is that they are full of subversion. Yes, we're gonna represent. With that said, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching.